Hi, I'm Natasha Watley, two-time Olympian. Today we are going to talk about hitting progressions for our Tasha's tips. And the main reason why you want to have a hitting progression is so that you can start to drill in that muscle memory. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to do a series of different drills that you can incorporate into your hitting progression. Every hitter should have some type of routine before they do their hitting practice or before they start a game. You should never just jump into the batter's box and just start taking swings. There should be something that you have a progression that works you to that point of hitting off live or hitting in a game. So with one arms, we always want to think about staying inside the ball. So you'll hear me talk about this a lot when we talk about hitting. We always want to make sure that our hands travel inside the ball. So when we start to get our hands away from our body, that means that our swing is getting long. We'll tend to pull the ball. So we always want to make sure that we are trying to think about hitting this ball right back up the middle. We want to make sure that our body stays linear and that we are having our hands travel inside the ball. So when we first break this down, we're going to start with our top hand. But the main thing to think about when we start with our top hand is we want to think about having our elbow, our knob, our barrel, all progressing in that order. So our first thing that's going to go is our elbow is going to first go, our knob, and then our barrel. So we always want to think about our barrel following last because that's how we create bat lag, okay? So anytime a person leads with their barrel, that's a bad angle, that's a bad contact angle, that's when we're going to start to pull the ball and be a little bit early. So we want to make sure we stay behind that ball with that bat barrel and stay through it and try to think about hitting it right back up the middle. For our bottom hand, the progression happens the same way on how I release. So it's going to be my elbow, my knob, and my barrel, again thinking about getting behind that ball so that I can think about hitting this ball right back up the middle. And when I'm doing this, I want to think about not trying to open up too soon, but again, this helps you drill staying linear and staying square to the plate, staying through the ball as long as possible, and trying to think about finishing right back up the middle. So one arms is one simple thing that you can add to your hitting progression. It will start to give you a little bit of sense of feeling with bat control. Again, it will reiterate how your hands should travel on contact, how you should be, where you should finish on extension. So this is such a great drill to incorporate. So make sure you add this one to your hitting progression today. If you want an action plan, make sure you hit the link below to get a sample hitting routine that I used to do every single day. I'll give it to you for free. It's going to walk you through what you should do off of a tee, front toss, and what you should eventually do off of live. So make sure you hit the link now. Next week, we're going to talk about a walk-up drill, another drill that you can incorporate into your hitting progression.